Hey guys, this is Stephanie Farron, the Technology Facilitator at Butler High School, and this quick video Tech Talk tutorial is about setting your homepage in Canvas. We're going to be looking at the different options you have to set up your Canvas homepage and why you might choose each of these. Remember, at any time during your course, you can change the homepage. It is not something that has to be static. You can change them at any time. So we're going to review the elements and talk about why you might want to do that. It is very important that you have a homepage in Canvas because when your user or your student clicks into the course, it's nice for them to know that when they click in that course that it is the course they need to be in, that it is a course that has active material in it. So it is important to set a homepage. So there are several different options for setting a homepage in Canvas. I'm going to review real quickly each one and then show you what they look like. So the first one is the course activity stream. The course activity stream looks much like Google Classroom. Items are going to be posted based on date. So let me show you what that one looks like. Here's an example of a course activity stream. Remember, you as a teacher will not see the course activity stream, only the student view will see it. I'll show you how to set that up in a minute. But basically it'll be a list that will tell the students what is coming up due and why. They can click on these to find out more information. So if they click on it, then it would take them to the assignment or what they need to do. If they want to see the announcement, when they click on it, it will tell them what the announcement is. So that is the course activity page. It's clean, it's simple, there's not a lot of setup because it's just based on date. The next option is actually create a home page itself. You can create multiple pages. You can use them as often or as little as you want. So you can make one page and update it. You can make one page per unit, and each time you switch to a new unit, change the home page. It's completely up to you and it's by teacher's choice. So I'll give you an example of what a home page might look like in Canvas. So this is an example of a teacher who's created a home page in Canvas. They've embedded a Google Calendar, which would have events, and then they have buttons and icons that take the students to different units or different pages in their course. This course can have links, can have items, can have images, anything you'd like to put onto your page. It could simply just be a page that says, "Welcome to my site." You can change this as often or as little as you want to change it. All you're simply doing is creating a page, and we'll talk about that. The next option is perhaps the most popular option, and that is course modules. If you're setting up your course in modules, so in other words, think of your file cabinet and you have file folders for each unit, and then you drop the assignments in for each unit that the students are going to complete. By selecting course modules, your home page will be a list of units or groupings of activities and assignments that your students will need to complete. So let me show you an example of this. So this is an example of a home page that's been set up with modules. You'll know it's set up with modules because it will look very similar to the modules link under the left-hand page. So when you click it, you'll find all the modules. The students would just navigate to the one they'd want to get to complete the assignments. You might have the modules with the newest one first, or from oldest to newest. So it's completely a discretion of the teacher. Remember, as a teacher, you can move these modules around to adjust them for the student use. The next option is the assignment list page. This will simply list the assignments by due dates. So perhaps this is more like Google Classroom than just the course activity stream, but it will list the assignments simply by due date, and it will look very similar to the assignment page if you click on that in the left-hand menu. So let me show you an example. I'm actually in the same course I've been in. I've just changed the home page to the assignment page. So literally it just lists all your assignments much like your assignment page would if you were clicking assignments in the left-hand menu. But when your students get to your page, then all your assignments are up there. Remember, as a teacher, you can turn your assignments off and on, so those would be the items they would see. It would look slightly different in the student view versus the teacher view, but it just shows the students exactly what they need to do and the due dates when they click into your course. And finally, the last option is a syllabus page. A syllabus page is a great page to start off with at the beginning of the school year because it would mean that you just need to create one page, almost like you create your welcome letter anyway when you start your class. So the syllabus page is actually the same as the link from the left-hand menu. The syllabus page does two things. It creates any information that you want to provide for your course, whether it be an embedded document, a copy and paste from a document, or you type it in the text box. And it also populates a list of assignments in due date by due date, which will continue to flow. So a syllabus page may be a great option to select and use for the entire year. So I'm in the same course I've been in, and I've selected the syllabus off the menu. This will be the same as my home page. So I've actually just embedded this information for my students in a text box I can just edit and jump to today. So it just gives them some information about my class. And then literally below, it's a course summary of the assignments and when things are due. And then it goes from the newest to oldest. So as a teacher, you create new assignments, they would simply pop up on this page. So Syllabus is a great option to select for your page. So let's talk about how to set up a page. So obviously I'm on a course that's been published before. When we click Home, what you'll see is a blank page if you've never had a page before. But in the far right hand side of the page, you'll have a menu. You're going to click Choose a Home Page. And those 5 items I just went through are going to be listed here. So all you're going to want to do is select the one you'd like and hit Save, and it's going to change your page from one to the next. So if I want Course Activity Stream, I would simply click it and hit Save. Now remember, mine's going to look blank as a teacher because A, I'm in an older course that's already ended in PowerSchool, and B, I don't necessarily see all my things, but if I switch it to Student View, I would see my notifications of what's coming due. The one that we're going to have to adjust a little bit is this front page. So if you're going to choose a page to create as your home page, what you'll need to do, and it will say this right here, is you'll need to create the page first and then select it as your front page. Let me show you how to do that. You're going to come over to this left-hand menu and come down to Pages. If you want to create a new page, you're simply going to click, if you have multiple pages, you'll click View All Pages. And then if you have no pages, you'll pop here. You'll click the plus sign, the blue plus sign on the far right-hand side to start a new page. You can title that page anything you want. Add your content as you see fit. Change who can edit it. I recommend for most of us only teachers. And then save and publish it. Again, I'm going to click All Home Pages, View All Pages. Okay, and you'll notice all your pages. Remember, on the far right hand side, the check marks mean they're published or unpublished. Okay, and these are on all the pages. If you notice, this one says front page here. To change that at any time, you'll come over to these 3 dots, the menu at the end, and you'll select or remove front page. So for example, if I want this page right below it, which is actually called the exact same thing, to become the front page, I would simply click the 3 dots and hit Use as my front page. Now, whenever I do that, that doesn't change my page at all. It only changes my selection. So then I would still need to go to my left menu, click Home, and in that far right-hand menu for selecting my home page, you'll see now that the new page has been changed. When I click it, I'll hit Save. If you click that blue Change button, you'll be directed back to your pages where you can change it as well. So this is a great tool if you like to make a page for every unit and you want your students to see the new unit when they click in your course. So that's really quick and easy. Modules. If I click Course Modules, like I showed you, it will pop up the modules. But now remember, you have to use modules for modules to be seen. So modules will look the same as selecting the modules in the left-hand menu. Okay? When I'm on my home page, if I select the assignment list, again, the assignment list is going to look like the assignment link on the far left-hand menu. So my assignments are going to populate. I can still add assignments from right here. And then if I click the assignments, they'll see the exact same thing. It's not going to change at all. Okay, and then finally the last item that we've mentioned is the syllabus page. And honestly, in my school, this is the one that gets underutilized, but it should be utilized. It's a great tool. So syllabus is right here in the left menu. So when you click syllabus, you have a couple of options. It's going to give you a text box. Okay, so I'm going to click Edit because I've already put things in my syllabus. After all, this is the course I've used before. Here's my text box. I can simply copy and paste from my welcome letter in here. I could type it on my own. I can embed a tool like a Google Doc in here if I'd like. Okay, and then once I come down, if you notice, the course summary is popping up. The course summary is popping up as I create assignments. So if you're at the beginning of a course, you're not going to have anything in your course summary because you haven't created any assignments. If you notice, this course ended in January of 2016, so it's slightly an older course. That's why I don't mind messing with it. But I can scroll down and my very first assignments will be there, as well as my undated assignments. So you've got to be really careful there. So this will continue to update in the course summary as you update more items. So when you click Update Syllabus, that's what you've typed in. Students will find it by clicking the left menu Syllabus page, and or if you're on the home page, then you can change your home page to this page as your front page by selecting under Choose Home Page, Syllabus. So those are the options. You can change these at any time in your course. It's super easy, but it makes you look very professional. And like I said, by selecting any one of these few options, it will show your users when they click in your course that your course is an active course and that they are in the right spot. You might change these throughout the year. You might leave them the same the entire time. But it is nice just so your users know that they are indeed in the right course.